Okay, welcome guys. Thank you so much for joining me here in this space on your mat. Tonight I'm going to be sharing with you a really beautiful sequence that I call the surrender sequence or surrender flow. So this is a really wonderful way to recover from your day, to allow mind and body to both really wind down and to heal, particularly if it's been a full-on day. So we're going to get stuck right into it, coming really low and staying low to the floor. So you're going to start off in the supine position, bending through your knees, rolling your chin softly down to your chest and just reclining your spine part by part until you roll all the way out along the floor, allowing the back of your head to relax down nice and soft. Your knees here are going to continue then up upon your chest, hugging onto them with your hands and just starting to circle your knees around. So really enjoy massaging into the back of your body. And the size of your circle is entirely up to you. You may choose a smaller circle to isolate or target a particular area of your back, or you might work with larger circles to target more of the entirety of the back. Nice, slow and steady. And we work that a few times in one direction and then start to unravel. So you can work an equal amount of time in both directions. Taking it nice and easy on your body and just mindful of how the back of your body feels for you. Now the next time you roll back into center point, I'll just ask that you lower your feet down to the floor and just pivot your feet out until your pinky toes find the outer edges of your mat. When they find those points, you can slide your arms wide either side of your chest and rotate the palms up to the ceiling. Give your shoulder blades a little wriggle so they're coming slightly closer to each other, and then relax the shoulders back against the floor. Now here you're going to have a look over at your right palm, and as you look at the right palm, just let both knees fall away to the left side. Now initially you just might come part the way there and then let gravity do a little bit of the work to draw you deeper into that twist. Breathing as you hold into the twist as well. So your breath is going to be your friend here, just helping you to ease some of that tension and to create a little more space. And twists are really great at reducing some of the strain that you might feel into the back, particularly your lower back. We're squeezing out into those impurities. And then as you release slowly back into center with your head and knees, you'll not only experience a softness, but that blood supply is returning into those compressed areas. So we're working to heal and to nourish. And then to balance out, looking over at your left palm, and let both knees work in the opposite way over to right side. And the same thing here, initially you might just come part the way over and then breathe into that twist and just see if you can release a little bit deeper. Gravity doing its job here, but obviously not pulling or forcing your body into the twist. Working with kindness and mindfulness the whole way. And then gently returning your weight back to center, soft and smooth. And from here, you can choose any side that you would like to roll onto. We're going to roll our way over, coming across, and then straight away up into tabletop position. So having your hands here to be set underneath your shoulders, knees back and apart so they're underneath your hips, spreading out your fingers, and then if you're able to, flattening down through the tops of the feet. So now that we've primed and warmed the spine a little bit, we're going to take the stretching aspect further into our Majrasana, our cat-cow flow. So this is not only a great one to stretch out your body, particularly your torso, but it's also a fantastic way to calm and cool off your nervous system. It has a really wonderful effect in balancing out emotions and erratic thinking. So if you're experiencing times of angst or anxiety or just having that busyness going on, this is a really great one to come into. And then I like to do this in the morning as well, just to prime the body for the day. So when you're ready to enter into this, we're just going to start off with a lift, a very, very subtle lift to your tailbone and your chin. And you don't want to flow into synchronizing the breath straight off the bat. You just want to give it a few breaths in the stretch, exploring if there is any pockets of tension or even pain, exploring those areas of discomfort if they do exist. And then we'll work it in the opposite way. So rounding into the spine, rolling here your chin towards your chest, tailbone tucks in and under as if it's going to meet the chin. And then again, we're going to hold this for a few breaths, exploring the experience of this and whether there is again any pockets of tension, pain or discomfort. And we're just noticing those areas. We're not at this point changing anything, just becoming aware. So from here, with that awareness to your body, we're going to now synchronize breath with movement. So on your next inhale, let your inhale flow as you allow your body to flow in an upward direction. That beautiful upward stretch, hollowing into your spine and just easing upwards. There's a little pause at the end of that inhalation, and then really enjoy the exhalation, bringing you into the downward stretch here. That beautiful openness now coming into your back body as you draw your navel up towards your spine. And again, enjoy a really subtle pause at the end of exhalation. Your inhalation can naturally flow for you, entering into that upward stretch, nice and smooth. And then enjoy the pause before exhaling to bring your body over. So here, please enjoy repeating that for 3 more rounds. Continue to work that now in your timing, so we all have different rates of breath. You want to honour your own rhythm, your own rate of breathing, and just allow that to flow for you. There's no rush, there's no need to be on a time sort of race here. We're just working with our own body to gain that sense of awareness. Now, when you have completed that 3rd and final round, allow yourself to come into a comfortable seated position. So I'm seated into Vandrasana or hero pose. But if this is not ideal or comfortable for you, please feel free to bring your legs through into perhaps cross-leg or having them outstretched. We're going to end off here that sort of surrender feeling or sequence with our neck exercises. So we're allowing the energy to gradually travel upwards into the neck, and then after this, it's entirely up to you if you would like to continue on with meditative practice or to simply come to lie down in Shavasana to really and truly come into that place of rest and surrender. So before we come into either of those, finding a nice neutral position where your hands can just rest upon your knees or thighs, elongating through the spine, opening and expanding through your chest. Shoulders relaxing back nice and easy, and at this stage just loosening up into the neck. Your chin here is going to start parallel with the floor, and then we're just going to ease the chin down towards the collarbones. So drawing down and then in, really creating a nice deep stretch here into the back of your neck, relaxing into your breath and your facial muscles as you hold this. And just see if you can ease the shoulders down a little further back and away from your ears. Then ever so gently, we're going to slowly return the chin back to center point, but we're going to continue now to journey upward, up towards the ceiling and beyond up towards the sky. Opening up here through the front of the throat into your neck, breathing away soft and gentle. I should at this point introduce Brucey, if you're not already familiar with my beautiful yoga assistant here, my furry assistant. I'm sure he'll be making many cameo appearances in our videos. Ever so gently now your chin is going to come back to center and slowly turning to your left. So thinking about your lefts and rights, allow your chin to come over to the left, keeping the shoulders back and down from the ears. Body breathing nice and easy. So that beautiful deep stretch happening into the right side of your neck. And that will travel down past into your collarbone and into your shoulders. I'm going to slowly come back to center, and we just balance this out now to the other side. So the chin makes its way over to the right side now. That beautiful deep stretch happening from the left side of your neck down towards your collarbone and into your shoulder. Breathing with whatever you might find there. And then slowly returning back to that center point. So from center point, I'm going to ask that you tilt your left ear to your left shoulder. And you'll know when you're tilting because the very tip of your nose remains forward and in center. Just targeting that stretch in a different way. Easing back to center point and then slowly balancing this out to the other side. So the right ear tilting down towards the right shoulder. Breathing away. Beautiful, and then returning upright. So from here I do strongly encourage you to pause this or to switch off your phone, have some quiet time either in seated position or take some time out to enter into your Shavasana. If this is now the end of your practice, please feel free to bring your hands together and join me in sharing the word of Namaste. Now Namaste means the light in me honours and respects the light in you. Namaste. Thank you very much for joining me for your surrender practice.